Well, it's about that time for Ultimate Team of the Season this Friday. We're going to talk about preparing for it because we just got news today that apparently we're going to see a ton of crazy SBCs for Ultimate Team of the Season. So we're going to talk about that. We also have an icon pick for this video I'm going to open at the end. This new icon pick came out and it's just kind of like whatever right here. It's one of 3 Team of the Year Future Stars or Ultimate Birthday icons. We still have not gotten a gamble pack yet with Golazo icons in it. It's almost June and they're still gatekeeping certain icons. I'm not really, I have no answer as to why that is, but if you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Okay, also I want to say, if you leave a comment on this video today, it's probably going to get answered. I'm going to make a second channel video here, just maybe, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to answer pretty much all comments. So yeah, if you want a question answered, feel free to ask me down below, and there's other stuff to talk about today too, I'm sure. I don't even know what the hell. It's all slipping straight through my mind. The Timberwolves are fucking ass and our season's over, but we're going to ignore that for now and act like everything's fine. We have a premium SA and CAF upgrade, which is odd to me because why would it not be Serie A or Women's MLS? I don't know. I don't get it. They've all been men's and the women's league. The women's league here doesn't have very many players in it. And I guess we're just gatekeeping the MLS team of this, or the women's NWSL team of the season. And we're just gatekeeping that, I guess. Okay. Because I guess just too many fucking people are packing them, aren't they? They're just too good. You know, these upgrades, they're just too damn good. Andrea Pirlo also came out. Let me know if you guys like him. I was seeing people say they either love him or they hate him. So whatever side you're on there, let me know. Pirlo is one of my favorite players of all time. The only issue is he Ruben Loftus-Cheek though? The answer is no. Nobody's Ruben Loftus-Cheek because this card is actually a god in the midfield. It's on 1 chemistry. It doesn't fucking matter. He's the best card in my team, I feel like sometimes. 77 games, and it's been an absolute pleasure doing business with you, Loftus-Cheek. But okay, the first thing we'll talk about is FIFA Trading Romania, who is like a tier 1 guy, says, if you think we've had great SBCs recently, just wait for Ultimate Team of the Season week with the eye emoji, which obviously got people thinking, I wonder what's going to come out. Also, why the hell does he know but isn't telling us? We know why. I've been over this before. Patreon link in bio. Then there was this tweet here. Ultimate TOTS week will have big SBCs. Last year equals tons of end of an era SBCs. We got Firmino and Busquets last year during Ultimate Team of the Season. And obviously we talked about a Toni Kroos possible end of an era card coming. There's other players too, like Bonucci, Joe Hart. Didn't he retire as well? Did he get a card? I don't think he got a card, right? I don't remember. But there's a couple of players in there that could get end of an eras as well. And obviously, you know, Busquets got one for moving to the MLS, which is odd because other players who moved to the MLS didn't get one. So if you see a player move to the MLS or Saudi League, they might consider it end of an era as well. But yeah, apparently we're going to see a ton of great SBCs. So just be aware of that for the coming week here. Oh yeah, Marco Reus literally is retiring, is he not? He's getting an end of an era for sure, right? Probably why we didn't get the showdown with Kroos and Reus because, you know, they're probably going to be end of an eras here this week. Okay, preparing for Ultimate Team of the Season. The main thing I want to firstly say here is that we talked about selling a lot of cards. I want to say on Thursday, maybe for Thursday's video, Friday's video, maybe. I wasn't exactly sure which one it was, but if you did that already, you have done extremely well. The high-end market has died over the last little bit here. I saw Team of the Year Holland. This card was 4.5 million. I want to say Wednesday, Thursday. He's now 2.9 million. Yeah, right there. Wednesday 4.1 and Tuesday was 4.4. So I mean, this crash has been crazy, and the reason that this crash is happening is pretty self-explanatory. You know, TOTS Holland probably is an Ultimate Team of the Season. His price will go down, more packs. Team of the Year will then go down as well, right? Yeah, it's just one example. By the way, I did use Pale Tools. I tried it. I just realized that that's sitting there, and oh my god, the amount of time I've wasted crafting SBCs, I actually might have taken years off my life finding this. Anyway, random side note. Also, you know, people are wondering what cards are going to be an Ultimate Team of the Season. There's not really any way to know. All we know is going to be some of the most hyped up players. Last year's Ultimate looked like this. So scroll through here, you know, Ter Stegen, sure, goalkeeper always will be there, but Saliba, Salah, Rashford, Osimhen, 4 pretty hyped up cards. Osimhen was very expensive last year. Mbappe, Messi, Musiala, and Kunku, very expensive cards. Lewandowski, Kvaratskhelia, Hernandez, Haaland, also pretty damn expensive cards there. Loa was not quite as expensive. Griezmann, Pedri, Militao, and Frimpong. Frimpong was kind of not, he didn't have the hype that he does this year. The card wasn't quite as good. De Bruyne, De Ligt, Vinny, and Fofana. You know, Fofana makes it in just as like a fodder player in there. And same thing as well with Klaus, you know, but we have Benzema, Bellingham, and Leao. So it's the majority of great players, but there's going to be some snubs here. And the snubs are probably going to do extremely well in the market. Right now, everything is falling, right? You know, you got Puteos here, TOTS Moments card falling a ton. If she happens to not be in the team, she's probably going up a ton. But more than likely, you would expect most of the top end cards to be in this team of the season. There's just no way to know. We'll know when we see more leaks and stuff like that as the week goes on here. But if you want to be safe, we talked about selling on Thursday or Friday, which, helps the people out if you watch the videos daily. Congratulations, because I actually did not think the market would crash this quickly for Ultimate Team of the Season, but it's already crashed a ton. And, we just got word that we're going to see massive SBCs during the course of Ultimate Team of the Season, which tells you that we'll see even more selling because of fantastic SBCs, right? I will say, though, if high-rated fodder right now, I'm talking very high-rated, 93s, 94s, 95s, this is going to be a fantastic shout, in my opinion. Now, they could just make 4 89 rated squads, 7 89 rated squads, and it wouldn't help as much. If they make a 92 rated squad, one of these teams or something like that, a 95 rated, 94 rated TOTS is going to be huge for that. And we're kind of to that point now where more are getting released to the point where you kind of can start buying these. Jirma, Giharo, you can probably start buying these guys. Niswanger, what the hell is that name? 44,000, Summer 45,000, right? They should do pretty well coming up for Ultimate Team of the Season as well, even though I know people are going to open a ton of packs for Ultimate. Also, you got to remember, Ultimate Team of the Season Weekend League is going to have crazy demand for players, right? So you might think, hey, what's going to kind of be the outcome here? Are players going to go up in price, or are they going to go down in price then? Because obviously they're getting re-released into packs. They'll be packed some. Ultimate TOTS 3-player packs will exist. People will pack crazy cards, but also you're going to have crazy demand. The demand will be there for a lot of cards. However, we're going to start to see the market probably keep dropping here until Thursday, Friday when the weekend league starts. Then you'll see it spike up a little bit again. Not really reach up to what it was before, but just a little spike there for Thursday, Friday, or like Friday, Saturday probably. Then once we get a good amount of supply hitting the market from ultimate player packs or ultimate TOTS 3-player packs, right? You'll start to see the market fall a lot at that point. So if you wanted to sell and you still needed to, you could wait for a really expensive card like this until like Thursday, Friday, or sorry, Friday, Saturday, when Weekend League is kind of out and we haven't seen a ton of supply on these cards yet, like Bone Mati, right? Say she's in Ultimate, there's a chance that you could see her kind of actually go up a little bit on Friday, but then after I'd say 48 hours to Sunday time-ish when these cards are in packs, they're going to start really falling once you see a lot of supply of them. So it's a bit risky if you haven't sold yet, but at this point, you're probably not caring as much about coins. If you want to get out, you can, but I think if you want to try and maximize your point return, you probably could wait until like right when Weekend League opens. Okay, let's read my extremely handsome comment section here. Ashes of Arcadia, not a fan of 2K, not a fan of EA either, but at least we finally get some competition. There's always a good thing, and I hope it leads to improvements, and that's kind of what I was thinking along the same lines as well. If you've been around for a while, you kind of know my stance on what I think about the competition like aspect here. I think 2K in a vacuum, not great. EA in a vacuum, terrible. But I do think they will have to make some compromises in certain areas to try and get people over to, their game and not the other one. I feel like it has to only help a little bit at least. The help might not be as much as maybe we think or we would hope, but I find it hard to believe that it would just be 2 fucking shite football games filled with microtransactions and no improvements to either one. That could happen. I could have egg on my face, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Allo Gaming Vlogs. Hey Alex, so they shut down the servers of any FIFA. Does this mean that you were not able to look at your cards that you packed / teams you built, or just not able to play online and offline? Sorry for a dumb question. Love your content. It's not a dumb question, and yeah, you can't even get onto the Ultimate Team servers. The servers are just down. You basically can't even look at your cards anymore. So just so you guys are aware, and most of you probably been around since FIFA 22. If you're a guy who spent $1,000, spends $1,000 a year, think about that $1,000 you spent on FIFA 22 2 years later now. You can't even look at the cards you packed. So just make sure you remember that. I understand it's not as simple as that. When you buy food, you enjoy it for 10 minutes and you're done. Like, I understand that people enjoy I will get 5 months worth of my money, even though obviously it's not worth your money. But yeah, you can't even look at the cards. So just so in case you guys didn't know that, yeah, it's over. Preet says, hey brother, yeah, I totally get what you're saying. You don't want to risk your position in the season. People just don't watch you on other games. I don't think there's any harm in trying it out for a little while though. Maybe try it out for a couple weeks and see what happens. If it's not giving you intended results, LOL, just revert back to your bread and butter. I personally would watch you on any game. It's more the personality / commentary as opposed to the game, and I'm sure a lot of others feel the same too. It's one of the most upvoted comments yesterday, so thank you for that. And yeah, I'm gonna try out a bunch of different shit. I'm probably most on the second channel gonna try things out, But if I do start streaming, it's going to be, like I said, mainly FC24, but I'm going to do other shit too. I don't even know what, but if you would perhaps find it entertaining to watch my dumbass play other things than FIFA, let me know. And thank you for the kind words, of course. And the most upvoted comment yesterday is actually my comment. It said, sorry for being late. Blame the woman. It's always her fault. I said, get out of my house, you sack of shit. I'm making a YouTube video. And I only said that so confidently because she's not here. If she was here, probably would have just beat my ass. But okay, let's open this up. No reveal, no nothing. We're hitting it raw, and we're gonna get Mia Hamm in the first slot. Okay. Well, I mean, Czech is like a player I could actually use, I guess. It's what you expect. A pack looks not been ideal for the last while. But okay, well, thank you for being here. I love you all since the first one, bitch.